Welcome back to another tutorial for the Pentanode coin. I will show you today how to set up a masternode. So let's just straight begin with it. You will need a virtual private server. You can get one at vulture.com. If you use Vulture, I would be very pleased if you use my ref code. You can see it right here. That would be very nice. I will get some rewards. So let's go to pricing. You can see buying packages for the monthly price. You can just take this one for $5. That's okay. That's enough. You have to register and put in your credit card number or whatever else. Or you can also pay on Bitcoin on this one, but you have to link your credit card to the Bitcoin. So let's say you already set up your virtual private server. Now we will try to set up the masternode. I use a remote tool for the virtual private server. It's right here. It's mremote-ng. I really like it. As you can see, I already done some things here. There's a Pentanode server. You can put in your IP address right here, the root, and the password for the root. So let's just connect to the server. That is what it looks like. Now we want to install the masternode, so let's go to our browser again. Go on github.com right here. Just type here Pentanode, enter. Click on the Pentanode wallet. These are the wallets, so you don't need this. Let's just stick here right on top to the Pentanode. So that's the whole repository. You can see the masternode scripts, Pentanode wallet, Explorer, and we need the masternode scripts. So let's see. Here is a little README. It's a guide on how to install the masternode. So let's just align this one and this. And yeah, let's start. We will take this line and just copy it, put it in our console, enter. That's the command for downloading the shell file. So that's what you need. The next step is to execute the shell file. So it will be this command line. Let's copy this one also, put it right in here. And you see it says prepare the system to install Pentanode Masternode. So this will take a long time. I will just leave the desktop running. The installation went through. Now we have here a question if I would like to trust the Pentanode team and want to use the binaries compiled on his server. I will type in yes and enter. So now you can choose your Pentanode user. This will add a new user on your virtual private server. I would just keep Pentanode, enter. I will also leave the configuration folder as default, the port. Now you can choose your private key, your masternode private key. If you would like to, you can choose your own one, or you can just leave it blank and yeah, it will generate a masternode private key for you. So let's just enter. You see Pentanode server starting. It will take a little bit. Okay, now he's asking me about a firewall. I will type in yes. He's setting up the firewall. And now the installation is done. As you can see right here, we have the user Pentanode. And the Pentanode password for the user is like this. There you can find the configuration file. You can start the daemon with systemctl start pentanode.service. You can stop the daemon, or you can stop the node, let's say node. You can stop the node with this command line. You see on which IP address your server is running and also on which port, and we have the masternode private key. This is very important for you. You should copy it wherever you like it. I will copy it right now. Let's go to the desktop. Let's open up a new document. I already did it once, so I will show you the second time. Okay, now we copied it so we won't lose it. Close it, save file. Okay, let's go back to our server and open the README. All right, now what's next? Let's take a look here. That's the desktop wallet setups. Here at usage, you can see there are some command lines. So if you want to check if the server and your wallet is running, you have to switch the users. As you can see, I am root at my server. So let's switch the user and just go as U and then Pentanode because I left it right here as user. If you change your user right here, you have to change it here as well. So it won't be Pentanode, it will be the user you are choosing right there. So let's enter it and you can see from root it went to Pentanode. Now let's check or let's execute this command line here, pentanode info, and that's your wallet info. So you see the version of the wallet, you can see the balance, it's 0. You can see the dark sand balance, you can see the stake, the blocks. We are now at 10,738 blocks, and that's your get info from the wallet you are running. If you are running the masternode, let's see how to check the masternode status. Let's just copy this one and paste it right here. Click on enter and you see also there's a lot of infos here. That was the installation on the virtual private server for the masternode. So let's go back on GitHub and scroll up to the desktop wallet setup, and we will go straight just count by count and do open the wallet. It says open the wallet. Okay, we have it open. Go to receive right here, create a new masternode address. Okay, I already created it. We have the address right here. Let's click right on it and copy the address. I labeled it masternode 1. You can label it whatever you want to. So let's check what's the next step. The next step is send 2500 or 5000 and so on. So let's go to send. Let's copy our address right here and the amount of 5000. Let's send it. We have to unlock our wallet again. Put in your passphrase, click on OK. Now you can see there is a sending confirmation. This is our fee. It will be added to the transaction, so you don't have to type in here like 5000.0001. It will do it automatically. Click on yes, and the transaction is gone. That's our payment here. You can see payment to yourself. The next step would be wait for 15 confirmations. We have like 0 confirmations, so we will wait until we get the 15 confirmations, and then we will move on with step number 5. Let's check if we have enough confirmations on our transaction. We have like 41 confirmations, so that's enough. Next step would be go to help, debug window, console, type the following command, masternode outputs, go to masternode tab, create and fill out the details. So let's do this. Here's help. We click there, debug window, console. I already did this once, so if you don't mind, I will do it again. Here we go. It's the same as there. No problem at all. Just copy it inside, just starting with the F. Okay, got it. Let's open up our node, put it in right there, and the output index is like just a 1, so that's okay. Close the console again. Now let's go to the masternode tab, click on create. Let's choose an alias, mn1 I will choose. We have to enter our IP, we have to enter our masternode private key, we have to enter the transaction ID, the output, and if you want to, you can just give it a reward address and the amount of the rewards going to this address. I will leave those two blank, so it won't be affecting our tutorial. So let's just take it to copying the IP address. Here we go. The private key of the masternode. All right, got it. Just a quick check. 69. Okay. Yeah, looks good to me. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for the transaction ID. Let's check this also. F4 ace. All right. ADB0, ADB0, okay, looks good. The output index, that's the 1. And we will leave this blank. Let's click OK. We can minimize this. You don't see a masternode here right now. Just click on Update. And here it is. The masternode is running right now. Most of you would like click here on Start because it said OK, click Update, click Start All. And if you click here on Start, you can see we have an error, could not allocate VIN. I can tell you why. Look at the log right here. It's closed, right? And it's encrypted and currently locked. So let's go to settings, unlock the wallet, type in your passphrase. Don't check for staking only, just click here on OK. And the log is open. Now it's unlocked. So let's do start. And now we don't have an error. If you want to check on your virtual private server, let's go back to your virtual private server. I had to reconnect to it because I have a disconnect after like 2 minutes of no actions. So you see just the starting of the virtual private server. So we will type in Pentanode Masternode status, and we will see successfully started masternode. So your masternode is running, and the first reward will take about, I don't know, it's a random time, so it could take about a half minute, maybe 2 hours, maybe 6 hours. So just let it run. Just now you can close this one because the masternode is running on your virtual private server. I recommend to open your wallet at least once a day or at least once in 24 hours just to get some connections and just to update the blockchain. So you won't miss some rewards or get some orphans. And yeah, that's all. Happy masternoding. You've done it. The masternode is running. You can rate your rewards and be happy with that. Have fun.